excited. Now I want to make sure everyone has everything they need. Do you have your water bottle filled with water? How about some sunscreen to make sure we don't get any sunburns? A hat and sunglasses to make sure we can see and we don't get any sun on our face? What about our lunch box with our snack and our lunch in it? And don't forget your binoculars. Did you bring your binoculars? Good. Everyone has everything we need? Awesome. Now it's time to go into the zoo. I wonder what animals we'll see. But make sure we don't run in front of our parents. We don't go too far ahead where they can't see us. You stay by parents or a teacher. Hold hands with a parent or teacher or one of your friends. You guys can't even hold my hands, okay? Let's go see what animals we're going to see today.
Okay, friends, this is our map of the zoo. We're here at the entrance. Let's see how many steps it's going to take us to go from the entrance to the middle of the zoo. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So let's go 5 steps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at the middle of the zoo. We can go left, straight, or right. Today we're going to go right, so let's turn to the right. Now how many steps do we need to go till we get to the next big marker? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. Okay, ready? Let's take 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we can go left or we can go right. Today we're going to go right. So let's see how many steps it's going to take us to get to the exhibit. Ready? 1, 2. We're going to take 2 steps. Ready? 1, 2. 2 steps, and now we're at African Plains. I wonder what animals we'll find in the African plains. Maybe it'll be this one. Maybe this one. Or maybe this one or that one. I wonder what we'll see today. Look, we're at the rhinoceros exhibit. Another name for a rhinoceros is the rhino. So where does a rhino live? Well, we're in the African plains, so the rhino lives in Africa. How cool. Now, how many letters are in the name rhino? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. What letter do we see at the beginning of rhino? That's right, the letter R. Now, can we hear any other letters in the name rhino? When I hear rhino, I hear the I and the O, and if I say it slowly enough, rhino, I hear the N for in no. How cool is that? We can find other letters. Now, do you know what rhinoceros means? It means nose horn. Why would it be called that? That's right, because it has horns on its nose. How many horns does it have on its nose? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2. This one has two horns on its nose. And what are the horns used for? The horns are used to dig for food and to protect itself. Here's a fun fact. The horns on a rhino are made of the same things as our fingernails and hair. Some people think that eating part of a rhino's horn will help them not be sick. If we eat our hair and fingernails, will we get better if we're sick? No! So we should leave the rhino's horns on the rhinos. Now, what color is the rhino? You're right, it's gray. Why do you think it's gray? That's right, it helps it blend in with other big rocks to protect itself. The rhino also looks like it's wearing armor. Do you know why? It's to protect itself from animals that may want to eat it. And it has sensitive skin, and that thick armor helps prevent it from getting sunburns and bugs from biting it. It likes to lay around in the mud and use that as a form of sunscreen and bug repellent. Hey, let's get out our binoculars and see what animals we can find in the exhibit. Oh, wow, look at that. It's a mommy rhino and her baby. Oh, and there's another one in the background. How cool is that? Now, the rhino is the second largest mammal. A mammal is an animal that is warm-blooded, has fur or hair, and makes milk for their babies to drink. But what does an adult rhino eat? Well, it's an herbivore. Can you say herbivore? It likes to eat plants like bark, grass, roots, leaves, stems, and branches. It likes to eat during the day and night and sleep during the hottest part of the day. A rhino likes to live in a group, and a group of rhinos is called a herd or a crash. It has Can you see its large ears and nose? Oh, look at how cute it is running. It uses its large ears and nose to hear and smell things that are further away. But see how the eyes are kind of small in its head? It doesn't see so well. Rhinos can live to be about 35 to 40 years old. Should we count how many legs the baby rhino has? Let's see if we can count it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 legs. Oh, how cute. Now, how many legs does Mommy have? Can you count those? Oh, Mommy's turning. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mommy also has 4 legs. How cool is that? I'm so glad you guys were able to see the baby rhino and its mommy. Okay, it was really cool seeing those rhinos, but let's move on to our next exhibit. Let's see what's in our next exhibit. It's the elephant. You're right. Now let's see. How many letters are an elephant? I need you guys to help me count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters are an elephant. And what letter does elephant start with? That's right. It's E. What sound does E make? That's right. Eh, eh, eh. Now, what color is that elephant? You're right. It's gray. Now, the elephant is the largest land animal. Sorry, it doesn't have many animals that want to attack it. Now, there are 2 types of elephants. There are Asian and African elephants. Right now, we're looking at African elephants. There are some differences we can see to know what type of elephant we're looking at. The biggest difference that we can see is their ears. Let's take a look at their ears right here. The African elephant has really large ears, and they're kind of in the shape of Africa. And the Asian elephant has really small ears. Now, on Asian elephants, only boy elephants can grow these things here called tusks. But African elephants have the boys and girls growing tusks. That's kind of cool. Some people really like the look of the elephant's tusk, but it's made of the same thing as our teeth. If an elephant loses a tusk, it doesn't grow back, so we never want to take an elephant's tusk. Now, elephants like to live in groups called herds. A herd is mostly made up of girl elephants and some young boy elephants, and the oldest girl elephant is in charge of the herd. Now, let's get out our binoculars and count how many elephants we see in this herd. Now, here's our first look at this herd. Let's count how many elephants we can see in this herd. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elephants. And oh, look at that baby. It's so cute. I can't wait to see them playing. Look at them walking. Look how long that little baby's elephant trunk is. Now, an elephant lives to be about 70 years old. And that elephant has a long nose and upper lip called that's right, the trunk. Oh, knocked over all of its food. The trunk is used to pick up and hold things. And right now that baby's learning how to use its trunk to pick up things like food and water. The elephant's trunk can grab a single blade of grass. It can also use its trunk to suck up and spray water into its mouth to drink or to cool it off when they're on their back. Oh, it fell. You guys fall sometimes too, and I do too. But look, it got back up. I'm so glad. They also use their trunk to pick up food, smell, touch, comfort, and communicate with other elephants. An elephant is called an herbivore. So that means it only eats plants. The elephant also uses its large ears as a fan to cool off from the hot sun. It will also grab some mud with its trunk to throw on its back to use as sunscreen and protect it from bug bites. The elephant likes to sleep standing up and loves swimming and playing in the water and has great memories. How many legs do we see on the elephants? Let's count on Mommy. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 4th one. And how many does the baby have? Well, let's see if we can count it. Oh, it fell back down again. It's just being a little camera shy. Maybe we should leave the elephants and let them have some peace. Wow, those elephants sure were cute. I love looking at them. But you know what? I think we've had a lot of fun looking at the rhinos and the elephants. I think it's time for us to have a snack break because I'm getting pretty hungry. Now, what's really nice about this zoo is there's a lot of different areas where we can sit down and have a nice snack. So what I want you to do is sit down with your mom, dad, or your friends, or even me, and talk to each other about all the fun things you've learned about the rhino and the elephant. Can you tell me one thing new you learned? And which one did you like best? Why did you like that animal? I can't wait to hear your responses. We'll see you guys after snack.